What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Richawd back with another video. Now, before we get into the topic, man, shout out to everybody who has been supporting the channel. A couple videos ago, I had a supporter ask me in the comment section, did I have a Patreon or did I have a PayPal or something? Is there a way that I can send you money? And, I told him, shit, I ain't even set none of that up, bro. Like as far as monetization on YouTube, I haven't set up the super chats or anything like that. But, as of now, I told him that you can cash at me. You feel me? And, the last video, I let you guys know that the cash app will be in the description. And, I got a good amount of support, man. You know what I'm saying? A good amount of people sending money. It don't matter what you send, bro. Like, some people sent $2, some people sent $5, $7, $25. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all appreciated. I'm not one of those people that look at somebody sent $2 and like $2. Like, you feel me? Like, you ain't have to send me shit. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate it, and like I said, I didn't ask for any money. It was offered, and as a businessman, you gotta find ways to monetize your way, and you gotta find ways to monetize yourself in as many ways as you can. Some people may hate on that, like, oh, look, he trying to get money. Like, no, don't try to flip it, and don't, that's what your haters do, man. That's what your haters do. Like, when you put ads on your videos, and when you start, telling people they can send contributions if they want, everything, a YouTuber does, any YouTuber that gets monetized, these are things that we do because this is how we're able to continue on. This is how we're able to live our lives, support our lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. And to all my haters that are mad that there's actually people out here supporting me. There's actually people out here that will send me money. You know what I'm saying? when I got, it's funny how life works, bro. I remember that one video I was talking about how I had loaned out some money and I didn't get it back. And it's like, that money just came back around to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it was just good karma. I feel like some people in the comment section was telling me like, bro, you shouldn't loan out money, this, that, and the third. But I really do feel like you get good karma in life, bro. I really do believe in good karma, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whether people appreciate your good deed or not, the Most High is always watching. And I feel like the Most High knows my heart, and he knows that I genuinely be trying to do some good shit, bro. I ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. I make mistakes. I sin every single day, bro. And I repent for that. But one thing's for certain, bro, I do genuinely enjoy helping people, bro. That's a fact, bro. Like, in hindsight, bro, like, I ain't tripping about the money I loaned to bro. Like, I ain't kicked it with him or nothing since then, but like, it ain't like I'm mad at him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And for the record, the other dude that I was talking about who ain't sending the bread back, he sent back half of it. You feel me? He ain't send it back when he said he would, but he sent back half of it. I just ain't peep it. When I went and checked my Cash App, when people started, sending me money, I peeped that he had sent me $10, but so he did send half of what he owed, and he told me he's gonna send the rest, for the record. Some people, they just down on their luck, bro. I don't, I'm not trying to just bully anybody's situation, because I've been at a point to where I had to ask people for money, bro. I try not to. It's really got to be a dire situation. I usually, unless it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's just like high school energy for me, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, as a grown ass man, bro, like, I just got too much pride, I guess, to ask another grown ass man for $20. Like, it's one thing to ask somebody within my family, right? Within my family and shit. And I know like certain homies, like they look at certain homies damn near like family. I get it. But it's like, bruh, I don't know, man. Like, it may be a weakness of mine, or it may be a strength, but you know, I just be having too much pride to ask another grown ass man for some shit, bro. Like real shit. But and especially $20, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get $20 out the mud before I ask a nigga for $20, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like our mindsets was kind of conflicted with that friend group and shit. And I know I'm kind of getting sidetracked, but I just wanted to, you know, mention that, you feel me? Because I know I put that shit on the air about, even though I ain't say who it was, just for the record. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, just for the record, you feel me? Like, that's just my whole thing, and that's why I've been distant from them niggas, bro. Like, you know, it's I even had one of them trying to reach out to me and shit, and I ain't even trying to talk about shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like we just gotta go on our own paths and shit like that. But like I was saying, bro, I feel like we was just conflicted in terms of just our mindset, bro. Like, you know, like I just gotta be around better. You know, I just see better for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I that's not what I aspire to be. And like I said, it's not me looking down on nobody. It's just being real, bro. Like, when I get to that age, when I'm knocking on 30, you know, got kids and shit, bro, I'd be damned if I'm asking another grown ass man that's younger than me for $20 bro. You know, like, I just lost a lot of respect for y'all after that shit, bro. And even bro who asked me for 50, bro, like, shit, I said I can get 20 out the mud. I can get 50 out the mud too. Just gotta go a little harder, bro. Just gotta, you feel me? Desperate times calls for desperate measures out this bitch. Hunger Games type shit. Like, nigga, $20, $50, bro, nigga. Like, if you can't get that shit out the mud, bro, it ain't looking good for you, my guy. You know? So I was like, man, I need to be around niggas that can, you know, really maintain shit and keep shit in motion, bro. Like, make shit happen, bro. Like, you feel me? And not have to get a handout, who can just go out and work for that shit or find a way to get it on their own, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with helping the people around you, bro, but people gotta want to help themselves, bro. You know? Can't be around people that don't want to help their damn self, bro. Because no matter how much money you loan them, no matter how much you try to help them, bro, at the end of the day, they gonna find a way to fuck that shit up anyway, bro. Because their mindset not right. You know? Their mindset not right. Instead of having to ask your bro for $20 as a humbling experience and being like, all right, I need to start you know, I need to start moving a little different to where, like, I'm not at this point, because that's like some rock bottom shit, bro. You know, and I've been at rock bottom before. You know, everybody's rock bottom is different. You feel me? Like, I'm fortunate. I got my family. You know, my bros that I was kicking it with, they got their families too, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of why this generation is being held back is you know, a lot of us, we was living the life early, bro. What do I mean by living the life? Like, in middle school, we was doing adult shit, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Real talk, bro. And I'm not saying, like, I did certain adult shit in middle school, but like, I know certain homies, bro, and I was in certain circles with niggas that was really bugging out, bro. Like, was really wilding in middle school, you know, outside type shit. You feel me? And damn sure about high school, niggas is damn sure living like they grown out this bitch. You feel me? Like, nigga, in high school, I went to a goddamn script club. You feel me? 17 years old. You feel me? Like, niggas was doing grown man shit in high school, bro. Like, just living life, bro. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of that shit is caught up to us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's really what Gen Z is going through. And I feel like Gen Z, we the first generation that's really been overstimulated by this social media shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us, we've gotten too much information. Many have gotten misinformation, disinformation. And with just the access of information, just the variety of information that's out there, bro, like it's led to a lot of confusion in this generation. And I feel like it's led to a lot of mental burnout. You know, when I look at a lot of my peers, I look at people who are mentally burnt out. You know, people talk about how this generation is so lazy. No, man, some of the most ambitious and most creative and, you know what I'm saying, people that I've known is people from my generation, bro. But we was doing all that shit in high school and middle school. You feel me? We had these big dreams, bro. And then for those of us who didn't make it, it was just such a steep fall, bro. You feel me? Some still ain't recovered. You know, some knocking on 30 still ain't recovered. Like it's hard to recover from living down there like a celebrity, bro. Cause literally in high school, bro, high school and middle school, bro, like I felt like certain shit I'd be doing with some of my homies and shit, bro, it was like celebrity shit, bro. Like some shit you will watch in a movie, bro. Like that was the type of timing we was on, bro. You feel me? So it's like to go from that type of lifestyle to fucking I gotta go clock into this bullshit ass job. That shit, bruh. and then suddenly, like after high school, niggas just started going their own separate ways. This, that, and the third. Your social circles start getting smaller and shit. And fucking you gotta go work or go to school now. You know, for those that went to college, it ain't hit them yet. But for those who graduated college or just started working or went to the military or some shit, it's just a steep fall. And I see just certain people, you know, like former high school athletes, former little popular rappers and shit. You was the local rapper, this, that, and the third. Like niggas was really popping in high school and shit, bro, and middle school and shit, bro. Like real shit, niggas really thought they was somebody, bro, and the motherfucking high school just ends and goddamn, you got to go apply for this job and shit. Cause goddamn, rapping ain't paying the bills, hooping ain't paying the bills, football ain't paying the bills, track ain't paying the bills, wrestling ain't paying the bills, swimming ain't paying the bills, trapping ain't even paying the bills. So you gotta go get a job, and it's like, damn, bro. Now I got some dickhead boomer with a beer belly telling me how to live my life, bossing me to fuck around, telling me I need to work harder. Telling me I need to put work in, and then I can just be a fat slob like you one day and just sit around and boss people around all day and not do shit. That's the American way. That's the corporate way. That's what you do. You work a job, you start from the bottom, you get all the scraps, you deal with all the bullshit, no matter how gifted of a worker you are. And I guess whatever, it's a proving ground. Like, but I don't know, man. I just see the system as flawed, bro. I see it as it's kind of unfair, bro. Like I'm not one that I don't believe in equality, you know what I'm saying? Like I think people that want equality are people looking for a shortcut. I believe people that want to get rid of the rich and everybody just I don't believe in that shit, bro. I believe in capitalism. I believe in competition, nigga. Like, no, bro, ain't no second place awards, bro. Ain't no second place, first place. Ain't no third place, first place. Ain't no goddamn participation trophies around this bitch, bro. Nigga, where I'm from, bro, how my dad raised me, bro, how my dad raised my sister, bro, when we was playing sports, ain't no second place, bro. You play to win, bro. You play to win, bro. Ain't no second place, bro. You feel me? That competitiveness was instilled in me young by my dad, bro. This nigga, whatever you do, you try to be the best at that shit. You know? And I always fought for my dad's validation because he ain't gonna lie to me. You feel me? When I wasn't good at sports, when I wasn't athletic, he'll tell me, you slow as hell. You need to get faster. You ain't gonna be able to play on nobody team like that. You need to jump on your jump shot. You need to get a left hand. You need to learn how to dribble. You ain't gonna be able to play on nobody team. You ain't tall enough to just be out here not dribbling. You need to get more skill. This, that, like he'll always be on my ass, bro. And I was always fighting for that validation, bro. The validation I see my sister get. Because she was just cold. You feel me? Like, that shit just came to her. Like, sports and shit came to me naturally, too. But, like, I was more of a late bloomer just physically and shit. Like, physically, she started to, like, peak before me type shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I always wanted to be looked at in that same light. Like he'll always compare my dribbling to her dribbling, and her dribbling would be better. He'll compare my jump shot to her jump shot, and her jump shot was better. He'll compare how she'll finish around the rim to how I finish. You see how she jump? You see how she do this? You see her footwork this, down the third? Like, look at you. And he'll always compare it to me, and I always felt less than. You feel me? And, you know, it wasn't until I got older and shit, and me and my sister, we had to stop playing, bro, because, like, that fire that was lit inside of me of her being better than me, you know, me and her were getting to fights on the court, bro. And it got to a point, bro, like, I started, like, hitting puberty and shit, bro. And, you know, we couldn't play each other no more. You feel me? Because, you know, I ended up giving her, she ended up getting two concussions because of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she was having a concussion problem and shit like that. Like, she was, not only did she get concussions from me, she got concussions in her, actually playing in her games and shit, bro. So, like, it was like the last concussion I gave her, she was at the point to where if she got another concussion, she was going to have to stop playing basketball. She was going to have to stop playing sports, or basketball for sure, you know, because they were severe concussions. And it was just due to just how physical we was playing each other. Like, I was playing her like she was a grown ass man, bro. You feel me? And it just got to a point to where that just wasn't realistic anymore. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, the point I'm making all that is just that competitive drive, man. That competitive fire, you know. You just gotta have that shit inside of you, bro. You know, and you got to know how to reignite it, bro. Like, I see certain niggas, bro, like, I know that fire is still inside of you, bro. You just hurting right now. You know, you just fail from, like I said, in middle school and high school, we was living like celebrities, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all niggas just ain't accepted reality, you know? Y'all ain't accepted reality, bro. You know? You're still mad. You're still bitter about it. And that's why a lot of dudes, you know, they feel they too good for certain jobs, bro. You know, it's people in the comment section saying, "Oh, Americans just don't want to work. Americans are just lazy. We work harder than y'all." I don't believe in the y'all work harder than us shit. You feel me? Like, I just believe that y'all mentally haven't been as dumbed down as we have been. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to getting to it, like, even my homies that I feel like just mentally just aren't on the right path right now, and I'm praying that they get right, but we just need our distance for now while I'm trying to get right my damn self. You feel me? But, like, them niggas will work though. Like them niggas know how to use their hands. They know how to do construction. You feel me? They know how to do, like, plumbing and shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna act like my generation of niggas ain't smart, ain't crafty, ain't tech savvy, this, that, and the third. Like, bro, I know mad niggas from my generation know how to do all that shit. Like, nigga, you boomers and you generations before that, bro, like, y'all be underestimated how gifted this generation is, bro. Like, real talk, bro. But it's like I said, bro, it's just an overstimulation. A lack of commitment to anything is our generation's problem. You know, we got our eggs in so many baskets, you feel me? And we waste a lot of time, you know. That's really the issue with our generation. It's not a lack of skill. It's not a lack of talent. It's just a lack of mental discipline, you know. It's a lack of desire. It's a lack of commitment to something, you know. Right now, I feel like this generation is just going through that phase where we're learning different ways to get paid. We're learning about spirituality. We're learning about all this shit, bro, that previous generations weren't as hip on. You feel me? Not to this degree, bro. Not as young, bro. It wasn't previous generations, bro. The ones that got hip to shit like that, bro, were just the ones that were just meant to know. You feel me? The ones that the Most High, you feel me, sent certain signs and sent certain things into their life to guide them in certain directions. But it wasn't a norm. Like, it wasn't a norm for someone back in the 80s to be spiritually in tune. It wasn't the norm. You had your people that was like that, but they was just looked at as weirdos, hippies, this, that, and the third. But it's like, now, no, it's like, it's normalized to know about spirituality. It's normalized to know about meditation, this, that, and the third. There's commercials about it, this, all of that. It's it's a different consciousness with this generation. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the things that are out here is outdated, you know? Is outdated. Is why they're bringing in all these immigrants, bro, and underpaying them and moving them into these slum environment. They're moving them all into the hood, bro, into the trenches, bro. They sending them to the worst neighborhoods, but they giving them Section 8 and they paying for majority of their shit, bro. And they giving these niggas jobs, bro. They paying them less, but they giving them jobs, this, that, and the third, because Gen Z don't want to work these jobs no more. You know, Gen Z don't want to do what Donald Trump called black jobs no more. You feel me? And, you know, some people may feel some type of way about black jobs. And me, to a certain degree, I feel like it's a stereotype with black jobs, but it's just the real. Like, when you think about jobs that majority of black people did for this country, bro, it was jobs with our hands, bro. Like, we literally built this damn country, bro. You know, the Israelites. You feel me? Like, we built this shit. You know, the so-called blacks, the Indians and the Hispanics, the Israelites, we built we built America, bro. This is our shit, bro. You know, the word Chicago is Indian. It comes from Indian roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Indian land, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Indians are Israelites, my nigga. Like, we built this shit. You know what I'm saying? We the creators of this shit. You feel me? So, like, all these other countries trying to act like, oh, this, that, and the third, we better than y'all, all this and that. No, we've just been deculturalized, bro. Don't get it twisted. When we get our mind right, bro, we the most elite people on this planet, the Israelites. Y'all know that. We the most elite and gifted and supernatural people on this planet when we in the right mindset. Right now, we're just not in the right mindset. But even in a poor mindset, go into the hood and test some of these hood boogers if you want to, bro. Go see how soft, bro. I was at the store the other day, bro. This oh shit. This nigga look like goddamn Debo off of Friday, bro. I'm down, bro. Folks was on the phone spazzing about his BMs, getting on his nerves and shit, bro. I'm like, man. All you people in my comment section who think Americans and black people, we just so soft. All right, try a nigga like folks from the store, bro. Try a nigga like him, bro. We got plenty of niggas like that on the block, bro, that will beat your ass with these and with these, my nigga. Like, real talk. Now, it's a lot of soft ass niggas just moving with these. Them was the niggas I was talking about where I was saying like a lot of y'all not ready for these niggas in these other countries, and y'all not. Like, a lot of y'all, bro, if it was just hand-on-hand combat and you had to stab a nigga or yoke a nigga up, bro, like, y'all be goddamn, they'll be licking their chops, bro. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all know how to do jujitsu. Y'all know how to fight on the ground. Like, real shit, bro. Like, y'all know how to box. Y'all know how to fight. Like, word. But I ain't gonna act like that's the majority of the hood, bro. Like, nah, bro. Majority of the hood, you will get your ass beat. All you niggas from these other countries, all you immigrants bringing y'all ass in, nigga, y'all better move accordingly, bro. Don't let the media fool you, bro. We got generations of trauma built up, my nigga. Try us if you want to, bro. try niggas if you want to, bro. You gonna see how soft we are. You gonna be like, damn, shit. They may be mentally soft, but shit. When it comes to crashing out, bro. Bro, mentally, yeah, I give it to y'all. Like, mentally, we got some issues. But when it comes to, like, crashing out, nah, nigga, ain't nothing soft about us when it come to crashing out, bro. When it come to crashing out, doing some crazy shit, nah, bro, give me niggas any day, bro. Give me Americans any day when it come to when it come to crashing out. When it come to doing some fuck it shit. I'll take us over any of you other countries. Word. I don't give a damn how many push-ups y'all doing. We'll still whoop that ass. Just like in the Olympics. Yeah, the Olympics overseas, they play more physical, this, that, and the third. Y'all may make y'all the Olympics is now tougher than the NBA because the NBA done softened shit up. You can't hand check. You can't be in the paint for more than 3 seconds. All this shit that done made it easier to score. You feel me? So all these other countries, they high and mighty because they feel like they sports is better. Or they feel like all they shit is better. But y'all seen what happened in the Olympics. You feel me? Yeah, if we was as locked in and as disciplined as y'all, and I would say Americans aren't as disciplined as some of these other countries, and I've lost just the masculine principle, I would say. That's what's missing. You know, you see a lot of these NBA players like Anthony Edwards and shit, they don't want to pay homage to those who came behind them. That's feminine, bro. That's feminine, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look at all the stars that had that masculine aura, like Kobe, like Jordan, they always pay homage, bro. You never heard Kobe talking shit about previous generations. You never heard Jordan talking shit about previous generations. You never heard Bird, none of them niggas. They always paid homage. They always gave flowers. But it's these new niggas, these niggas who are soft in the mind, that they so intimidated by that previous generation, they way of trying to get on top is to try to diminish them, to try to bring them down, to bring them up, right? That's not how men do it. You feel me? That's not how men do it. That's feminine. That's a female trait. You know what I'm saying? To try to and not to say females are like this, but it's feminine, bro. You know what I'm saying? To feel the need to have to bring somebody down to bring yourself up. You don't feel confident enough in yourself that you can just be like, all right, this is what I've accomplished and this is why I'm so great, without having to put anybody else's name in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it just shows, bro. It just shows. You know what I'm saying? When you see a lot of these even these young niggas, bro, like they don't study history, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I feel like a lot of this generation is missing, bro. Like, y'all need to be more historians, you know? You guys are learning a lot of shit, but you got to really be historians of the ones that came before you, bro. You know, because history repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? And you can learn from your old heads. It's the reason why in the Bible it tells you to honor thy mother and father, right? To honor thy mother and father. Because even though our parents aren't perfect, by keeping things cordial and respectful with your parents, you can learn from the things that they were good at, and you can learn from their flaws, right? You can learn from their flaws. So you can improve on the things that they slacked on, and you can build on the things that they were good on. You know? Simple as that, bro. But that's just my view on why this generation don't want to work. I feel like a lot of us, we was living that life. We was living that fast life, you know? I guess you could say we had a lot of freedom growing up. Some may say too much freedom, you know, and they may be right. Maybe as a kid, I feel like as a kid, maybe we did have a little too much access to things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my mom, she was one of them parents, you couldn't go nowhere without her supervision. She had to know where you was at. She had to know the mama. She had to meet the mama, meet whoever the parent of the household, this, that, and the third. Like, she'll keep tabs on your ass. She'll pop up on your ass. Like, my mom was one of them moms. Like, you feel me? So, like, but even then, even with her being the way she was, I still did shit that she didn't want me doing, and this, that, and the third, because like that was just the culture. That was just the peer pressure. That was just what kids was around, bro. That's just what this generation was around. You know, a lot of us, we fell victim to the temptation to, you know, have fun, do dumb shit, you know, be kids. You know, it is what it is. You know, but I feel like that's really what it boils down to. But I don't think that this generation just isn't smart or just can't work hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just our mindsets, need to change. I believe our morals need to be improved. And I believe that we need a stronger spiritual base. I believe we're losing our connection with God, and the God and the Bible just gives you strong values as a man. You know what I'm saying? It tells you in the Bible, a man that don't work don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Dudes asking me for money. Certain homies I used to be around, goddamn, we'll go get some food and shit. I'm spotting them food and shit, bro. Folks ain't even got no money to get them a goddamn a 2-piece or nothing, bro. 4 for 4 or nothing, bro. I'm damn. And I done been there, bro. I done had, you feel me? I ain't nothing like, I ain't been there before, but it's like, every time I was at that point, work had to be put in to eat, bro. I had to work to eat, bro. I had to work to get out of that point, bro. And that's just what it's going to come down to, bro. Those that have a strong spiritual base will be the ones that are able to maneuver and not get pushed to the wayside. But those that have lost faith and are just chasing worldly things, bro, like the majority of this generation is don't believe in God, or the traditional God. They believe in other gods, and the majority of this generation has lost its faith, man. And normally, I know I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I'm finna hit the road. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm finna go, but I'm finna hit the road. Go somewhere I ain't been in a while. Been wanting to go. You feel me? Catch up with some people. But I wanted to get this video out before I left. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. To anybody out here listening, bro, if you still staying with your parents, bro, don't let these people that are out here struggling, or who had to struggle, or who didn't have it as easy as you, don't let them gaslight you or shame you into going out there and making your life harder. Trust me, I was at that point, bro. I lived on my own for 3 months in California, bro, paying rent, this, that, and the third. And even though some of the months I ain't paid the rent, you feel me? But that's another story for another day. But I saw how that life was, bro. And while I was out there, bro, the nights I go in the refrigerator and want nothing in there to eat, running out of toilet paper, just running out of the basic necessities, running out of soap, I'm down. It's the simple things in life that you don't pay attention to. And until you leave your mom dude's crib, or until you leave your folks' crib, you got to appreciate those little things, those little values, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody's going to have their day where they just got to face that. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely nothing you want to rush into if you're not ready. If you're not ready, have no shame in staying at home and saving money, bro. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you a child. It doesn't make you less of a man. I had somebody in the comment section talking about, you need to man up. You just lucky you got your mommy and your daddy to fall back on. Like a lot of those people in the comment section spazzing, like y'all sound like y'all bitter. Y'all sound like y'all angry. Y'all sound jealous. Y'all sound like y'all wish that y'all could do what I'm doing, bro. That's really what y'all sound like, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then some of y'all just sound like NPCs, bro. Like some of y'all that just I don't know, man. I don't want to get too deep into all that, but damn, it's hot. Today gonna be a nice day, though. Today gonna be a nice day. Ain't a single cloud. Ain't a single cloud out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, though. But I appreciate everybody who's been supporting. That's just my thoughts on this generation, man. Like I said, to anybody watching, that's a part of this generation. Like I said, bro, you're going to have to work to get what you want, bro. It's a lot of ways to make money out here. You know, we don't have to do it the same way that the generations before us did it. We can make our own path, our own way. You know, we can use this internet thing to make new things shake, bro. You know, so as long as you have a vision and you believe in yourself, bro, you know, be bold in the moves you make, bro, and be confident in your moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm confident in this move that I made. You know, I'm confident in this move that I made, bro. And I got to talk to my dad yesterday, and I just finally got, or I ain't that's just talking to him basically just made me just feel just even more confident in the decision I made, bro. Because, you know, we talked about a lot of shit, bro, and like, you know, majority, pretty much all of it I ain't gonna tell y'all, but, you know, my dad tells me he just likes to keep our conversations between us, you feel me? And I respect that, you know, so and that's just with anybody. Like, anybody who tells me, like, hey, I want you to keep this between you, like, between me and you, like, you don't got to worry about me coming on a video talking about it, this, that, and the third. Like, nah, bro. Like, if you tell me you don't want me to, if you want some shit between me and you, bro, like, you would never hear it on the net, bro. That's word to my mother. You would never hear that shit on the net, you know? But just ultimately, bro, he told me, man, because my dad has one rule, bro. One main rule, bro. You know, you can live with me. If you my child, you always have a home. You always have a home. You know, this is something that's been made clear by my dad and my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that all of my years living, you know, and they've set things up that, you know, even down the road when their time comes, you know, me and my sisters, we will always have a place to live. They own property. They own where we stay. They own it. We don't rent to nobody. They own it, right? So our job, our mission, all we got to do is maintain it. You know, pay the property taxes. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I never have to worry about being homeless, bro. You know, with them. You know, I've had family members that they showed me they would put me on the street. You know, I had a family member, we got into it, bro, and folks put me out. You feel me? So I know I can't trust them at that point because it's like, I ain't no yes man. I'm not a yes man. If I have a problem, I'm going to be vocal about it. If I feel disrespected, I'm going to confront that. You know, like a man. And if that's an issue, and if that's something where you'll put your own blood on the street, like what if my parents weren't here? You would just put your brother on the, you just put your family, your blood on the street. You know, once I peeped that, I was like, all right, bet. Cause me, if the roles were flipped, bro, if I got into it with my blood, bro, I'm not putting you out, bro. I ain't, what I did wasn't nothing to get put out about, bro. Like, real talk. Like, I've gotten into way worse arguments with my folks, bro. And they ain't never put me on the street, bro. And they told me they would never put me on the street. Cause I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad child. My dad tells me all the time, you're a good son. You're a good son to me. You know, I'm proud of you, right? I'm proud of the growth you're making, you know. Like, my dad just told me this one thing, bro. Because like I said, my dad just has one rule. You can live here for free. You don't got to pay no bills, nothing. You know, I may ask for something if I need it, but, you know, on a regular basis, you don't got to pay no bills. You just got one rule. You got to work or you got to go to school. You ain't just going to be sitting up in here chilling. You feel me? You got to work or go to school. That's it. If you ain't working and you ain't going to school, you can't stay here. Right? You can't just be here sitting around. Now that he'll put you out for that shit. Ain't no freeloading in his house. And even then, he probably still wouldn't put you out, but he'll make life hell for your ass. He'll chastise you about being a bum every day until your ass go get a job. You know, that's just how he is. But he ultimately told me, man, when I told him I left my job, I'm leaving Amazon and shit. Because I didn't really officially tell him. I told my mom, and I just figured she would tell him. But, you know, I had seen him yesterday, and he just asked me, like, how am I doing? And I was just like, cool. He was like, no, like, how are you? Like, he just had that look in his eyes, like, nigga, don't lie to me. Like, you know what I mean. Like, he's like, is this something you want to talk to me about? And I was like, nah. He was like, you sure? And I just kind of thought about it. And I was like, well, you feel me? I just told him I'm leaving Amazon. Because I figured my mom I figured about just telling my mom, but then I was just like, nah, bro, like. And then he was telling me, he was like, man, I was either going to wait for you to be a man and come tell me, or I was going to confront you. I was just waiting to see what you did. You feel me? And he was just ultimately just wanting me to come tell him like a man, like, yeah, Pops, like, you know, I'm leaving that job type shit. And his main thing was like, what now, bro? Like, what you finna do now? You know, you found another job yet? You've been looking for a job? Where you want to work? This, that, and the third. What you finna do? You know? And then he was like, you need to look for a job, because I was telling him I'm trying to find another job where, like, I'm making the same amount, or I'm making a little more than I was making at Amazon, this, that, and the third. And it was like, man, you need to find a job that you like doing. You know, it may not be the highest paying job or the highest paying job you can get, but if it's a job that pays enough where you can maintain shit and you enjoy doing it, that's what you need to find. Right? He told me he just wants to know, am I okay mentally? I said, yeah, Pops, like, I'm good. Like, I ain't went off the deep end. I'm not none of that. Like, I just was tired of that job. And he was like, for sure. Like, that's all I need to know. He was like, as long as you ain't losing your mind, as long as you feel comfortable in your own skin, I'm good. I trust you. And, you know, that's all I needed to hear, bro. You know, really. That he trusts me. And he knows and he believes that whatever I put my mind towards, I'm going to do. He knows that. He told me he knows I'm smart. He knows that when I want something, I go after it relentlessly, almost to a fault, almost to a point to where I burn myself out with how hard I go after it. But I normally get what I go after, you know, normally. And that's why usually when I don't get it, it's real hard for me, you know, because I put so much energy towards getting it. So when I don't get it, it's very deflating. But he's seen me go through those times where I've gotten deflated, and he's seen me bounce back. So he knows whatever I'm going through, he has faith that I'll bounce back, you know. And, you know, one other thing he was saying, I ain't going to get into the details, but he was like, man, when it comes to family, like, they don't get no pass. He said they ain't never got a pass from me, you know. You know, sometimes him and my moms, you know, they'll get into it because, you know, my dad, I guess, embarrassed her in front of family and shit when, like, my dad's the type of nigga, bro, if he sees some bullshit, bro, he gonna be vocal about it. And he gonna be loud and he gonna be ignorant. He gonna be loud and he gonna be ignorant. When he sees some bullshit, my dad ain't the smartest book smart person in this world. But he's very street smart. You know, he was in the streets. He grew up south side Chicago, grew up in the streets, bro. Feel me? And, you know, sometimes people, especially on my mom's side of the family, they feel like because they're more educated than my dad or than certain people. I ain't gonna use my dad, than certain people. That you know what I'm saying, they can make these little snippy comments and this, that, and the third, and you know, they can do little funny shit, you know. They'll low key disrespect you. And my dad is like, I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but I know some bullshit when I see it. I done seen enough bullshit to know bullshit when I see it. And he said family don't get a pass for doing bullshit. You know? When it comes down to me and my videos, he told me, like, I don't watch your channel. But he did tell me he came across my channel. It's funny how he came across my channel. I ain't gonna say how, you know. Because like I said, he wanted that conversation confidential. But he came across my channel. And he came across my video where he said all he saw was I quit my job with no plan B. He said he ain't even really watch it like that, but he was like, he just saw that shit, you know. And he was like, hey, he saw that shit. And he was just waiting for me to come tell him, like, what's going on. You feel me? Because clearly my mom ain't tell him, or if she did, you know, he just wanted me to tell him, right? And he was like, when it comes to he was like, you know, it was certain people trying to, like, okay, I don't really want to get too much into that. Basically, he was like, man, I ain't going to tell you what to say, what to do. He said, you a grown-ass man. You finna be 23 years old next month. We share the same birthday, bro. September 24th. Me and my dad share the same birthday, bro. Born on the same day. You know. I was born September 24th at 6:06 p.m. You feel me? He was like, man, I ain't gonna tell you what to do or what to say. He's like, you a grown-ass man. I know you smart. And he said, in a lot of ways, when I see you do and say the things you say, you know, it's similar to him, bro. Like, I ain't finna be politically correct because you family. He said, right is right and wrong is wrong. And if a motherfucker do you wrong, fuck him. That was his words, bro. If a motherfucker do you wrong, fuck him. They don't get a pass because they family. He said they ain't finna get no pass from me. And that was some real shit, bro. So he's like, when it comes to the shit you do and say on your channel, that's your business, bro. That's your channel, bro. You a grown-ass man. I ain't finna get in the way of that. He's like, as long as you treat me with respect. Because he's like, you ain't never came to my face talking crazy. And when you did, you got put on your ass. You know, 9 times out of 10. You know, I've gotten into it with my dad a good amount of times, bro. But like, you know, I've never gotten to the point to where I've like fought my dad or anything. You know, we done came close, but like, you know, it was just never in me to do it. And you always got in the back of your mind your record against the nigga. You like 0 and 1,000 against the nigga. You feel me? And even though my dad was getting older and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's still big as hell, you know what I'm saying? Especially like before he started, like, you know what I'm saying, with the health issues and shit, like he still had that strength and shit, bro. So it was like, you know, especially a couple years ago when I was bugging up with him, you know what I'm saying? But like, even then, bro, like from those situations, my dad told me, like, he respects me, bro, because I kept it real with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I said some disrespectful shit, And certain shit I said, like, it was just me being angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even really mean some of the shit I said, you know. But, like, he respects that because he certain people do fake shit, bro. Like, certain people wouldn't move like that, bro. I'm just say that, bro. You know, certain people would have took the politically correct route, you know. And he said he respects the fact that, you know, I was just man enough to confront him in that way. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he just grew to learn and grew to respect that, like, I don't hold my tongue about a lot of shit, bro. You know, he knows that. But he was like, man, just whatever you say in your videos, that's your business. I ain't finna tell you what to do or what to say. But he just says, as long as when you in my face and when you in my house, you respect me, we all good. You know? We all good. As long as in real life, fuck that social media, internet shit. As long as in real life, you ain't talking to me crazy, none of that shit, we good. I don't got no problem with you. I don't got no problem with what you're doing on your YouTube. It's not my cup of tea. My daddy keep it real with me. It's not my cup of tea. I ain't finna be sitting. I ain't finna be sitting around watching this shit. He told me that straight up. I ain't finna be sitting around watching that shit. But he said, if that's something you want to do, then do it. I ain't finna tell you to do otherwise. I ain't finna tell you what you need to do or how you need to live your life. You a grown ass man. That's for you to figure out. You know. But you know, I kind of got sidetracked with that. This video was about, Americans just not want to work, this, that, and the third. But I answered that question. You know what I'm saying? Americans are just mentally not in a good space. Americans are mentally soft. But I believe that we're still very gifted, and more so Gen Zers. We got that work ethic in us. We got that fire. It just needs to be relit with a lot of us, you know. I don't know why is shit getting blurry. A lot of us just needs that fire to be sparked, you know. A lot of us just need to get our mental right, you know. That's what a lot of our generation is missing. A lot of us just need that soulfulness back inside of us, that godliness back inside of us. It'll light that fire, you know. So that's why a lot of this generation doesn't want to work or doesn't want to put in hard work. They want the easy way out, you know. Because that godly fire is being lost, you know. But I'll be back with more content, man. Y'all be smooth.